Come on, Peaches. What's up, guys and girls? Welcome to the Hurricane Michael live stream, coming to you live from deep South Georgia. As most of y'all know, I don't really ever. Hey, there you go. As most of y'all know, I don't really get on camera too much. I try to do no commentary gameplay. I'm just going to give you a quick review on Assassin's Creed, although I have not finished the story yet. I think I put enough time in, as you can see right there, 58 hours, 33 minutes into the game to give a fair review. So regardless of whether this falls apart in the third act or not, which is always possible, I can go ahead and tell you right out of the gate that this will not be long, and point blank, this game is worth your money. Go buy it. As you can see by the hours I've put in already, it's well worth its money. You're getting your money's worth for what you spend. I got the Spartan edition, and it's well worth that much money that I've put into it. The gameplay, if I can compare it to anything, the gameplay, exploration, everything has very much started to kind of take on the Witcher franchise a little bit, which is certainly not a bad thing. With the way the compass and everything works, but even more so than Origins with the dialogue options, this is definitely a game that you're going to want to play. If you're a big fan of the series like me, you're going to want to play this game 2 times, because there's two different dialogue options with most things, sometimes 3. Certain characters may die. Me and a friend have been playing this. My buddy Descendant has been playing this game with me, and because of my dialogue options, one character died and one character lived. So it was a side quest thing. So it's definitely going to be a 2 playthrough game at least. And like I said, I haven't even finished the first part of it yet. The combat is tight. It's no longer the Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Revelations, Brotherhood. All of them have kind of fallen into that same routine of, yeah, I'm a smoker. See me. It all falls into that same kind of routine of, if you could just counter and, parry and counter and chain together those streak combos of kills, you are basically unstoppable. I mean, you can have guys surrounding you and you just murk them all. With Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's not the case. You have to think about combat, what different weapons you're going to use. I mainly go with a spear or my sword. But as you can see here, we've got, several different choices of weapons. You can go, there's the bows. You've got bows for one. You've got the spears, heavy bladed, heavy blunts, staffs. Spears is what, like I said, that's what I like to use. You've got daggers and swords. So you got quite a few options there on that. Let's see here. Which comes to my next kind of seat down here. You've got kind of 3 trees you can go. As you can already tell, I tend to lean heavily towards the assassin and warrior. I try to stay as silent as possible. And then when I do get into the thick of it or get spotted, I've got my warrior stacked abilities here. Your spear level is crucial to leveling all that up. So again, this is a review as well as some tips. Now, my buddy plays opposite. He's got everything powered up in Hunter, and the way he approaches fort takedowns is completely different than me. He will sit on the outside and just pick person after person off, whereas I get in there and try to do that until I get, seen. So you do have several different options there. You've got the ship combat is awesome. I'm not sure if I like it more than Black Flag. There are a couple of little nuances that I miss. For example, Black Flag, you could see water hitting up on the deck of the ship, washing up onto it. I don't really see that when I go into a big wave. But shooting the arrows are fun. I'm disappointed that maybe it hadn't been invented yet. I think it had been, but I was disappointed that so far I've not seen Greek fire. You do have fire arrows and everything, but you don't have those Greek fire that we've all heard so much about. A lot of people are going to, in their reviews, say that you have these fetch quests and blah, 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 and that's going to be their complaint. I consider most of these fun, these fort infiltrations. And yes, they do have those quests, but what RPG doesn't? I mean, even The Witcher, which is fantastic, very deserving of its Game of the Year award. I believe it won in 2015 or something like that. I'm not sure, but they all have quests like that. And the good thing about it is I have done many of these fetch quests, as they're so called, and I recruited somebody, a new lieutenant that way. There are some quests to be aware of that this is the mercenary, you build up your ranks throughout the mercenary. You get certain discounts depending on how many you take up. There's a fighting arena, which is really cool. You can see that dude there, he's in the arena, so when I get about to that dot right there, I'll go fight him to move up. So you get certain advantages for being on that. It's always a good thing. Before I get into some combat here, because I'll be needing to focus, I would have to say some of the cons to take away from this are, it's kind of a pro and a con. It seems that the lip syncing is off at times. I've noticed that. But the facial animations are the best that they've ever looked, for me personally, at trying to convey real emotion. And you can tell that Ubisoft is getting better at that. So, good job, Ubisoft. Keep up the work with that. Tighten up the lip syncing a little bit, though. It appears that it's been, sacrificed, maybe. I don't know. Maybe trying to find a balance between getting those facial animations and syncing it up with the lip movement they were having a problem with. Like I said, some of the cut scenes, it seems like the lip syncing is off. There's a nice little glitch we just found. Just trying to stand up on it, but I love how you can peek around corners. So you can kind of edge up to a corner here and peek around it just by, like, the game will recognize that you're trying to peek around the corner. So that's cool. So far, I can't really talk about many cons. There's not really going to be any spoilers in the review. The pacing is nice. Everything's shaping up. I've been reading some of the other reviews. People are talking about it shouldn't be called Assassin's Creed because, they don't even have a hidden blade. Well, I mean, I haven't seen the ending of it, but, we saw the origin of the hidden blade and how you lose your finger in Assassin's Creed Origins. That Spear of Leonidas, one thing I find very interesting, this is the first Assassin's Creed that you begin the game with an artifact from the first civilization, artifact of the EC. In the other games, you get to use the Apple of Eden or the staff or the shroud. You see that being used even with that one sword. It's an in-game weapon. At the end of the game is when you're going to get to use it, if anything. This is not the case. You're starting out with one at the beginning of the game. And it ties in, it even ties into her ability to parry and kind of sense things. That's tied into the artifact's power. You'll learn that as you play throughout the game. So maybe that was a minor spoiler. Oops, sorry. At least I didn't say, I didn't pull a Mark Ruffalo, give away a major story. But point being is, there's really not too much to nitpick about with this game. I'm going to have to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I think they've done very well with it. I can't quite give it that perfect 10 because it can't, whereas I have not found it to be monotonous. I can see how somebody would find it that way, but I have not found it. Let's see if anybody catches me stealing this loot box here. I enjoy doing all the assassinations, so I have not found the game to be monotonous. The pacing, like I said, it works good with the leveling. Now, there are certain kind of locks to let you know where you can't proceed. Like, there does become a point where you will have to upgrade your ship if you want to proceed with the main quest of the story. You shouldn't have a problem doing that. I do hate the fact that there are microtransactions in the game, but at the same time, it is not cheapened. And if you do the grind, which every game has a grind in it, I don't care what you say, every game that's ever created, there's a grind in it. It's how fun is the grind? That's the question. For example, with Destiny 2, the grind can be very tedious. So this just does not get tedious. Does not get nearly as tedious. You will find yourself. I personally dismantle my weapons more than sell them because I need the crafting materials. You will need crafting materials, as you can see up here, to upgrade your ship. Those are a big one right there. The tablets. So, you know, like I said, there are microtransactions in the game, but a lot of this stuff, most of this stuff, in fact, I have not bought. I did get I think I did get a one-time time saver pack. It was like $19.99, and that was able to. I mainly spent it on the resources one time, but that all of this other shipbuilding has come through grinding. You'll start out blue, they'll become I think you'll start out black, which is common. Blue is rare. These are, I think, epic, and gold is legendary. So you will eventually get up to that point. I am a little pissed off. I am one of the people. I am suffering from the glitch that many people have read about, in that I've unlocked Evie, but she is nowhere to be found on the menu anywhere. So again, to kind of wrap things up, so I kind of rambled a little bit there, as I tend to do. This is very much well worth your money. If you're a fan of the series, you're gonna love it. If you're being introduced to the series, you're gonna want to do some catching up, in my opinion. But even if you are new to this series, if this is your first game, I mean, it's just so fun. Hey, what's up, man? I see we've got a viewer joining. Thanks, man. Just doing a review here during Hurricane Michael. Gonna stream till the power goes out, as I'm sure it will. Alright, so let's go see a little bit of the combat for everybody before I jump off cam. As I said, I don't really like to stay on camera if I can help it. There is one quest that I don't know the ending to yet, called Caged and Enraged. And that is a quest that I started and didn't finish, and I failed. So I actually had to go back. I had to back up a save file, and I'm missing a lieutenant that I got from one of those fetch quests that I don't really think is. I'm not considering it a fetch quest. I'm not considering it a complaining point. I don't think it's worthy of complaining, because every game is going to have those go do this, go do that quests. That's just, like I said, it's how fun do you make them. You don't want them to be boring, and you don't want it to be a boring and tedious grind. In my opinion, it is not such. I'm trying to see if I can find that quest that I lost. Well, I was on the island because I finished a mission for the Daughters of Artemis. It was over there. Could she be there? Or was it here, maybe? Short the vagrant. And up here is where you find the Daughters of Artemis. No, that wasn't it either. Well, damn. I guess the best I can hope for is to come across it later on. Let me see. I think I might have actually Googled it real quick. Let me just go run to Google here real quick. I think I may have Googled it. Well, first things first, what we'll do is we'll just go and do some combat, I think. Okay, I think that's it, actually. I think that's just the one I was doing. They got me the... Yeah. Okay. So, I'll probably have some kind of sort of combat to do in this or something, I'm sure. I'd like to definitely give you all a taste of the combat. Again, my favorite weapons are the spear and the sword. People tend to want to button mash in games. And in the old Assassin's Creed, you could probably get away with that. You're not going to in this one. You do need to learn to parry. You need to learn to dodge. You can tap the button for just a quick dodge, like a little strafe, or you can hold it for kind of a dodge roll. And also another thing that you're going to want to get used to is, where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. I could play the game in guided mode. You can have like the game, or I'm sorry, there's two different modes. I'll actually show you that. So it's very interesting. I like what they did with it because I went with the exploration mode. You'll see under your options that you can kind of have the gameplay. You can turn the blood off. No way for me. You can turn photo mode on and off. I've taken a ton of photos. I very rarely accidentally hit L3 and R3 at the same time. But as you can see, you can kind of have the guided mode will take you through each step more directly, but the exploration allows you to discover it more of yourself. When the game starts off, it's that this is the way the game was meant to be played, so that's the way I go. I like finding stuff as I go along. With that being said, again, I highly recommend the game. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. I consider it a must-buy for any fan, and I think if you're starting out on it, you're going to get a huge enjoyment. It also explains how she is able to leap so high and not die or break her back from doing these leaps of faith. It's the best explanation I've ever seen without giving it away. I'll try not to spoil, so I'm sure you can Google it somewhere, but I will say what I've already said, that I'm sure that the ability is tied into something to do with that spear, and I think that this is a very interesting Assassin's Creed in the fact that this is the first time you've ever started the game with a first civilization artifact, a weapon, the Spear of Leonidas. The opening of the game is epic, by the way. The Battle of Thermopylae, you can catch that in the very first stream I did. I think it's about 47 minutes long. It's just awesome.
If I hope to be remembered, I can't stay in one place like this. Stop standing around and do what I've told you.
All right, well, I'll tell y'all what, with that being said, I'm going to pause the broadcast real quick. I'm going to go off camera. Thanks again. We've got another joiner. I appreciate it. Y'all keep it up. Going to be streaming until the power goes out. Well, I'll stay on cam. I usually don't do it. I'll stay on cam for you guys because I love y'all. But I'm going to kind of shut up now and start to focus more on the game because, as I said, I've not beat it yet. And I'm going to try to get some time in before Hurricane Michael hits us here. Guess it's worth saying before I start this mission that keep us in your prayers, and if the stream goes out suddenly, it's probably because we lost power. In fact, probably 100% true, because it's going to happen.
Cassandra, I haven't seen you since you took me to the ruins of Odysseus.
Odessa, you remember?
Of course I do. You told me to stay home with my family.
Seems like you're doing that.
Not by choice. You asked if I wanted to be remembered or to be happy. Well, taking care of my sick father does not make me happy.
Uh-oh. Romance.
I've seen a lot of people, but you're one of the most beautiful I've ever met.
Is that so? You're a welcome distraction from my problems.
Feel free to say hi. And drop a comment in there. I got my phone here by me, so I can read them that way.
I've been told I'm great at being a distraction.
I can't remember what I said to her last night to get her on my crew.
You get straight to the point, don't you?
I'll show you how to the point I can get.
I'm sure you will.
So how about it?
You know, I'd love to, but I have a couple of things I need to pick up for my father first. If you helped me, then we could maybe continue our conversation.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. What do you need?
A few herbs from the Valley of King Lelech nearby. Also need a mixture from the market to combine with the herbs. There's a merchant there holding onto it for me.
So again,
So sick you can't get
the facial animations are great, but sometimes the eye tracking is off.
Close by, in case he gets worse.
Doesn't appear to be right now, but sometimes you will notice the lip syncing's off.
Do you know what's wrong with him?
No.
Maybe worse because
Only
you're
that
watching
he's
a
not
live
getting
stream, but
better. The mixture and herbs I need may help with the pain at least.
I wasn't listening to a bit of that, sorry.
No, only that he's not getting better.
I do like the fact that if you weren't paying attention to something, you can go back and ask again, and you can skip fast forward by pressing circle.
Land will be yours, right?
Yes, but I'd sell it anyway. What better reason to leave everything behind and truly begin my quest, like Odysseus?
What's your connection to Odysseus?
I'm a descendant of his. I'm named after him too.
Stay by your father. I'll be back with the herbs and the mixture.
Yep, okay, I'm on the right one, the family ordeal. So, right, so, I don't know. Again, I think guided mode is going to give you more of a compass location, whereas I kind of have to figure this out. So they're in Megaris. Valley King lives. Alright, here that is. Here's the blacksmith, which I need to make a visit to. They're close to the Persian trireme. So that would be a boat. So I'm gonna like guess. Now there's a river here, so I'll start here and move my way down the water, because that's south of the blacksmith. I also need to discover that leader. Maybe go kill his ass real quick. Probably gonna do that. That is the cool thing. You will find leaders and stuff, and you'll just kind of veer off the quest. Go get him. I'm coming for him. And he's pretty well surrounded. Let me go. There's the herbs. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna come back to y'all here in a little bit. We'll fight and die. Put the cigarette out. Usually in the forts, you have I thought I saw one. An alarm. I love setting traps on those. Alright. Well, I'm going to go in here. This guy's pretty well protected. This is why I love using the spear. But I'm going to try to at least get one or two of these people. Alright. Here we go. There's a fucking bounty hunter. Damn it. Leave me alone. Want something too, buddy? Come get some. Again, keep in mind, I've been playing this game for 56 hours. You'll not be that good at combat to begin with, but you'll get there. Alright. There's some dead bodies over here too. You're gonna go loot them. And I can take that damn annoying marker off now. Oh, looks like I got a bear or something over there to deal with. Once I complete this mission, I'll do a fort infiltration. Maybe try to go kill one of the cultists. Here, we'll brighten up everybody's day with a little bit of fun here. I don't usually use this. Let's see, inventory. And turn this into a bright little unicorn. Yay, isn't it all happy and pretty? I fucking hate it when they use poison weapons. Don't fuck up my unicorn now. Is there another one? No, I did. Oh.
These men work for the leader of Megaris. Seems like Odessa has been causing some problems for them, and they're also after her father's estate.
Let's see, I don't remember.
Are the herbs and mixture okay? You did get them, didn't you?
That's what you're worried about? We were just attacked.
Surely you should be used to that by now. Random bandits litter these lands. What did that letter you were reading say?
I don't really want to blame her. She
We're
doesn't
after
feel like.
you and only you, not me.
I can't believe it.
Looks like it deals with your father's estate. They probably want you and him both gone, so they can take it.
I could have died without making a name for myself. I'd never be worth anything at all.
I won't let anyone hurt that face.
No pain, no glory.
How about you take me inside and show me a little pain?
Oh, how I would love to do so. But this news, someone aims to kill me. How could we possibly ignore such a thing for pleasure?
Then where does that leave us?
With a task at hand, clearly. Think what you must, but I can prove the truth to you. I just need your help.
I'm not surprised. I'll let you know if you can have it.
Let me do a quick save here. I think I'm on the right track. Like I said, I lost a bunch of this last night. Had to back up to a different save.
Are you ready to find the whole truth of what's going on?
Always.
I knew you would. You already believe they're after me, and you're right. I want to have proof in my hand saying why.
The truth always comes out.
It will. And then I can finally follow in the footsteps of Odysseus.
Don't the stories of Odysseus mention how great of a lover he was?
Do they? I must have missed those.
You said you wanted to be like Odysseus. We could do better than that.
We will talk more about us once this is all done. First, the note you found was from the leader of Megaris. There has to be proof of what he's up to.
If there is, it would be at his home.
Then go there.
I'll find the proof you need.
Good. I want this whole thing to be over.
Do you have any idea what I'm looking for?
The leader is the most powerful man in Megaris. I can't accuse him of anything unless I have proof that he's after me.
Let's say I do find the truth you're looking for. What next?
Then I'd tell everyone who would listen. The leader wouldn't dare kill me or my father once everyone knows their plans.
I'll be back with proof, whatever it may be. I should head to the leader's house to find out what's going on.
I'm gonna get my fourth wall breaking horse out here that runs on a rainbow road. Yeah, it's cool and it's funny, but I won't do it for long. It's just too unreal for me.
That's the place.
That was sweet.
Any proof to be found should be there. I'll need to be careful.
Boom.
This place is heavily guarded.
And let's see here. What do we want to build up next? I use it to try to max out everything I can on this assassin side. Don't use that one too much. Guess I'll go with that. That is, I love that one right there. Tired of using a heavy attack to try and break an enemy's guard with their shield, I just ripped that shit out. So I'll probably just go ahead and give it its final upgrade. I wonder if I can just go ahead and kill the leader if he's there. Oh shit. There's a bounty hunter on me. They always come right in the middle of... Alright, well, come get somebody. Shit, he'll see me, I think. He's gonna come right down through here. Just wait it out in the bushies. Nope, didn't move me up. What you're about to see me do, I love it. It's probably one of the best moves in the game. It's what you see me going to the camp with a lot. It's the assassination rush ability. It's using the Spear of Leonidas. You warp. It's just awesome. You can chain it 3 times when you max it out. You do have to be a certain distance though. Kind of starting to get a little too close for comfort. So. There we go.
This letter mentions Odessa's estate and how crucial it is that they get it. By any means necessary.
Now, most of these forts and places you have to go into, there's lots of stuff to be looted. So again, although I do not like microtransactions, they don't really make it necessary.
One of Odessa's suitors died mysteriously shortly after meeting her. The leader of Megaris tried arranging a marriage for Odessa. Sounds like an easy way to get her father's estate. This letter claims that Odessa hired other mercenaries. I wonder why.
Some more supplies up here. These chests, I'll give a little tip to give y'all that took me a little bit to find out with these chests. You can loot them before you burn them, and you will get lots of gear, animal hide, that type of stuff. And he's going to sleep. He's going to go to sleep permanently.
I think I have enough to go on. I should return to Odessa.
Because you're sleeping on the other side. Lucky you, buddy. Can't find where that dude is. Ah, it's right here.
They are sending us to another barracks.
Uh-huh. Holy shit, is that like a tame bear? Or not? That was a perfect dodge right there.
The leader of Megaris is after Odessa's estate, and he's tried arranging a marriage for her to take control of it after her father died. These letters also claim one of her suitors was killed, and nobody's sure how, though she's been known to hire other mercenaries. It's difficult to tell if Odessa is in the wrong or not.
I guess I'll do a quick save here in case I... One thing I love about this game is that, I mean, if I fuck up on my... if I screw up, my bad. If I mess up on my dialogue options, then I may not get her again. That's why I'm trying to remember what it was I said last night. It's
You've
like 4 in the
returned.
morning.
I hope with good news.
I was a little drunk. I think I went romance. I just kept trying to romance her.
How about we finally have some fun?
I think I can spare a little bit of time.
I plan on taking a lot longer than that.
Now give me some good news so my mood can stay like this.
A man you were meant to marry was killed suddenly.
He was probably killed by the same people who want to kill me.
But you stuttered. Don't think so.
You've hired other mercenaries.
Oh, just for odd jobs here and there. There's always something to be done that could use one.
After everything I found, I know what's going on.
And what's that?
Oh man, I think this is the part, okay. I can't remember.
You don't deserve any of this. You're only trying to live your life.
Of course I am. I've done nothing wrong. I just want to have a healthy father and to start my journey.
You can start that after we have a little fun.
I feel like I'm still recovering from the last time I slept with you.
It was worth a shot.
So that's it then. I guess there's nothing else to do.
There we go. Yep.
It doesn't have to be goodbye. Why not join my crew?
Well, you were always on my side. Plus, getting away from here would be nice.
Great. What about your father?
He's been feeling a lot better, thanks to you.
You aren't worried someone will come after him?
I'll be sure to share the information you found with a few people. They won't touch him so long as we have it.
Then I'm happy to have you aboard.
Boom. And there we go. I'm back to rank 49 as well. No, shit. I must have been riding around because I got an epic because I got the trophy, the Argonauts, for having all gold. Let's see if there's anything I can find out about it real quick. Because I'm afraid I'm not going to remember where I went. And let's see who's got the better build. He's got, let me compare. 9% javelin. 8. Huh. Trying to think. I use javelins and fire javelins a lot, but the fire build over there is firepower, basic attacks is nice. They're ranked higher. Yeah. Put her in there, and I'm gonna see where it is exactly. Doesn't really tell, so I guess I'll just have to figure it out. Maybe I'll run into her again. Best way to do that's by playing the game. I need to go see a blacksmith, actually. I got plenty of money, so... You also need to pay attention. Sometimes I may be dismantling something higher, but if you look at the bottom letters there, you can see that my assassin damage actually goes down when I put it up. And with certain engravings, I can have a lower level item that actually has higher armor than a higher level item. You know, I never noticed it before, but I've got... I guess that's saying they've... Okay, they're saying that showing they've got an engraving on them now. That must have been an update with the patch today. See, like right there on the screen, it looks like my armor is going to go up 38. Because the other one's 597, but look at the... Down there, warrior damage goes up and down on the other side with my spear and sword. The assassin's damage goes up, but my armor goes down. But I'm not going to get rid of that one. I like the way it looks, so I think I'm going to keep that one. Just not going to use it right now. It's very generous. 66 out of 350 get capacity. I've never had to worry about. I mean, I do this for the materials. I don't really do this for the. Oh, those are nice. Let's see here. Armor goes up 55. My assassin's damage goes down, but not that much. Neither does my warrior damage. Armor goes up. Yeah, I'll show y'all something interesting here. We'll put these on, for example. Then we're going to go to a blacksmith where I will engrave them to give them a little bit of a boost. Okay, for some reason you call me OCD. I hate exclamation marks. There it is, right there. Okay. Alright, now let's find a blacksmith. Right there, also next to a bounty hunter, very convenient. So you can see I've got one bounty hunter on me. That's not that bad. If you get up to like 3 or 4, it can be a pain in the ass when you're trying to do these fort infiltrations, and all of a sudden 4 bounty hunters that show up in the middle of everybody else you're trying to kill. Yeah. It can get to be a huge pain in the ass. But killing bounty hunters and keeping a bounty on you is one of the fastest ways to rise through the ranks of the mercenaries. Because they're essentially mercenaries coming after you. When you get up to a higher tier like me, not so much, because you're not going to usually run into them. They're usually going to be a lower level than you, usually. Alright, I'm going to show you a perfect example. I just took his shield away. I fucking hate playing. Freaking, dang it, sorry. I freaking hate playing with fighting people with shields. No, so he didn't move me up. Again, to move up, the names that are going to start interesting me are Darano the Twisted Fool, Thorax the Weaver. Again, I can fight one in the arena, but I don't want to do that yet. So, I want to wait till I get, if I'm one spot away from moving up. Y'all do get out, guys. May the best man win.
Dios.
Didn't even realize I had that helmet. I'll go ahead and sell that. So one thing I will caution you about the armor system, you can upgrade any of these to your current level, but if you look, it costs a lot of money. Depending on what it is, what rank it is, whether it's legendary or rare. So really that's something you're always going to find high level gear. I would wait till you get, up into the 50s. I have upgraded a few things when I've had an abundance of supplies. For the most part, I've just taken what I get, and you'll level up that way. So it is engrave the boots I'm now wearing. Okay, so yeah, if it doesn't have that symbol, it hasn't been engraved. Now these will tell you you got a star ranking, a diamond ranking system there. 20 fire damage. You can put these epic abilities on it. Got 20% movement speed while crouching. I like that. That's why I chose those boots, because it allows me to move through faster. I guess I'm probably going to go, I'll use my spear a lot, so I think I'm going to go with my spear. 12% damage.
Thanks for looking.
What's up, P-Crux?
Can I help you?
Can't resist it. Shit. Thought I killed them all. I've almost got 2 stars on me. Shit, man. I'm gonna go see if I can steal something here. Obviously, there's nobody around there to see me commit the crime. Let them walk up here. This thing see me steal some shit. Stuff. I don't think there's enough people around to really see me steal. There we go. Wow, she went and armed herself. That's pretty cool. Oh dang, I got 3 on me. Oh shit. Let me go find a hiding spot here. Ooh, 2 of them at once. Here they come. Find a tall bush here. Damn, he's a rank 50, so he's higher than me. Oh, he was a cultist? That's awesome.
That's for what you did to my family.
Oh, there we go. I just moved up. Sweet. Now, if I move up 1 more, I can go fight in the arena. Ooh, he's bounty hunting me right now? Well, bring it on, Thorax. Oh no, it's she that's bounty hunting me. Penelope the Translucent. Let's see here. We'll move on to the regular quest. Actually, this is what I was doing last night, so I may find her that way. She's Rust. What if that was it? There's information in the city of Orchomenus. It is, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah. Give it a brief pause, see if we still got any viewers right now. Nope. It would appear that we do not. Well, this is a good time. We don't have any viewers. I'm going to pause the broadcast for a minute. I'm going to take the camera down. Sorry about that. I'm going to take the camera off so it's not really blocking my view. But I'll be around here if somebody throws a comment out. I can check it on my phone and respond.
That sounds sad.
I'm playing for Abreas, my brother.
What happened to him?
He was deceived and murdered by Astra and the Anira. I hoped if I played near water, he might hear the music as he travels down the Styx.
Should I have heard of those names?
The Anira is a champion of Viotia, and Astra is her cousin. They do everything together, even kill.
I wouldn't expect someone of such renown to need help.
Abreas and I used to spar with them as children. They work as one, covering each other's weaknesses.
Then they'll be weaker alone. Why would anyone want to kill your brother?
Abrea spoke out against the alliance with the Athenians and accused the champions of betraying Viotia.
Seems like he doubted the Anira's loyalty.
He was right. She lured him out to the old sparring grounds and killed him, to send a message to the rest of the region.
I've lost family too. It's your duty to avenge him.
I don't want to kill the Anira. I want Astra killed instead.
You want me to kill her cousin?
Exactly.
I'll kill Astra for you.
When they killed Abreas, they took a necklace I made him. I want it back.
I'll see what I can do. Viotia is large, and I don't have time to waste.
Of course. The camp lies on the northern shoreline of Lake Copais.
Why not simply kill the Anira?
She and Astra are very close. As close as Abreas and I were. I want her to feel the same pain, the same loss. Death would be too easy for her.
I'll see your vengeance delivered.
Thank you, Mistios. The Anira and her mercenaries have a camp east of the Orchomenos. You'll likely find Astra there.
There's Astra. Better stay hidden. I hope this necklace brings him some peace. I should search her for the necklace.
I want that bounty!
Join my crew. Let me show you. Astra's dead. You have your vengeance.
I thought I'd feel relieved.
But you don't.
This is a wound justice won't heal. Did Astra have my brother's necklace?
Here.
Thank you, mercenary. I made this for my brother when he was younger, so he would never be alone hunting or fighting.
Now I need something from you.
Anything.
I need to know where the Anira is.
If she wasn't at the camp, she is likely at the Cave of the Oracle, at the heart of Reborn Hill.
Cave of the Oracle?
It's a local shrine. The Anira often goes there to pray and seek guidance. Perhaps the Oracle told her to kill my brother.
What will you do now?
I suppose I'll try and get back to living. Alone.
Now that your quest for vengeance is complete, why not start a new life? I could always use a man like you on the Adrestia.
Yes, a fresh start would be good. The gods made us cross paths after all.
Glad to have you with us.
I'm here!
Εσύ! Άνθρωπος της τρώσης!
Τάχιστα απελθύμε.
Have an easy crossing.
Alright, everybody, it's starting to get really bad out there, and just to make sure I don't fry my system with it being on, I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast. Hopefully, if it calms down a little bit later, I'll start it going on. But I know I said I'd stream till the power went out, but that could screw my system up, and that's absolutely the last thing I need. So, I'm going to quick save it here. Back out to the main menu. Thanks for joining y'all, and please be sure to join the next broadcast and keep us in your prayers down here, everybody in the south here that's being affected by the hurricane. Take it easy. God bless. I will catch y'all on the next one.